If they give us a broken game, then break it right back. What's up, guys? This is a tutorial on how to break Palworld's absolutely horrendous, lazy endgame design. I went on a personal warpath to break the game and prove they're downright impossible. Hard mode is just a sham, and I thought to throw together a little something to show others how I absolutely deleted the final hard boss in less than 2 minutes flat, even with common texture gear, no gold weapon grind, no breeding, less than an hour of reasonable effort-ish. So if you're looking for a way to get some vengeance, let's get to it. First up, the most important step is adjusting the world settings to level the playing field, because a massive health pool of 5 million HP is practically impossible, even with the best gear in the game. What you want to do is turn the damage from pals all the way down and the damage to pals all the way up. The bosses do in fact count as pals, which means these stats affect both your guys and the bosses, but don't worry, because your pals are going to help you from the pocket anyway. Next, you want to turn the player damage all the way up and the player damage taken all the way down, of course, and together, these settings will maximize your damage and defense to 25 times the value, making you just as broken as the final boss. Now, some other optional settings I use to make the process even quicker, with a pal capture rate, pal appearance rate, and the dropped items weight multiplier. But be warned, the pal spawn rate and item drop will put a higher stress on your machine, so make sure you adjust your graphics accordingly or even skip them entirely. I have a 4060 Ti gaming laptop, and after I got all the footage, it crashed on me for some funny irony. But as long as you got the damage and defense values right, even the farming steps are pretty quick. I ran my entire personal strategy in less than an hour, which I'm about to show you guys step by step. Make sure you save your settings, and let's get to it. The first step is to farm some high-level resources to build some high-level gear. And the best way I found was to get a solid Catrus, preferably with a high star level, and running a quick loop around the Gilded City ruins with the fastest mount. Don't forget to bring a decent weapon. And you can see I brought nothing except a grenade launcher, and then ran around for a few minutes and got an absolute gold mine of stuff. All pals here are normal type, and even without the world settings, Catrus gives up to 80% increased loot from normal pals, which is also important for hunting Mimogs later. This will get you, most importantly, Pal Souls and World Tree Holy Water in droves. Just from a single loop, again, my settings have all the optional ones turned up, including Pal spawn rate and dropped items pickups to triple. I easily farmed over 350 tree World Tree Holy Water in a matter of minutes. This video was sped up to save you guys some time, but it only took me about 3 minutes flat in real time. The third step is to assemble your pocket pal team to maximize your damage. I personally used a Majex, Flareacle, Renjishi, Solene, and Jorhmantide Ignis, or as I like to call him for fun, Johan. And I'm going to show you where to find all 5 out in the real world in that order. The first 3 spawn in the north side of the World Tree map is a dusty ravine with a toxic gas. Bring the gas mask if you want to prevent that passive damage, but your defense should be high enough to get in and get out quick. Bring a couple ancient spheres with high capture rate and a good mount. With a low damage ability or mercy ring, I forgot my mercy ring, so I had to opt for the former. Because remember, player damage is completely broken if you have those settings turned up, so any attacks with your weapons will one-shot just about everything in the game save a hard boss. Use the ring to prevent accidentally killing them, or just use a pal to weaken them for easy capture. Majex and Flareacle are common spawns in the area, and Renjishi is a boss in the east side of the World Tree map. Solene spawns down here right under the final boss bridge. at Lacrimal Shoal. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Yeah. Just hop down, get yourself a Solene, head back up to the fast travel point. My Solene was a little feisty, so it took me a few tries, but when playing against spheres, have a mercy ring. It's probably an easier way than what I did it. Jorhmantide Ignis spawns in Faybreak in this location of Emberstone Plateau. Once again, go there, fly around until you find one, snatch them, and then it's on to step 4. The 4th step is to fully max the star levels of all 5 pals you just caught. Now, this is probably the step that takes the longest because you need at least 3,750 dog coins to buy all the star fruits you need from scratch. This is a sped up loop I did to quickly hunt them down in the World Tree area because, paired with ATROCIOUS, each Mimog gives a very high amount of coins, except you gotta find them, which of course is a lot easier said than done. Make sure you stay low to the floor and don't zip too fast because they're tiny and hard to see, especially in the blue terrain regions. I only do the loop once here, which was funny because I found 0 Mimogs on my first circle. I got a pack of 3 right at the start of my second. Again, pal spawns are tripled in my clips, but keep in mind the load on your system. There are also other ways to get the coins too, and don't think you need to hunt for all 3,750 coins from scratch. Save yourself a headache. Watch the next step to save you some time using those resources we farmed earlier because you might get lucky from the relic recycler. This one hunt took me about 5 minutes in real time. Hopefully you'll get even luckier than me. I already got some coins lying around. You can see here I easily got 2,200 dog coins just like that. The final step is to get your pal team to max star level and get your gear ready for the fight. Grab your freshly caught pals and head over to the regular relic recycler, or build one if you haven't already. Fill it up to pump out some resources first from all the relics you should have gotten earlier from farming. This will fill itself with loot we can use to help fill in some gaps like lack of dog coins. Come with some holy water too if you want it to go even faster. You can see right here, I even got 2 3-star and 2 4-star fruits just from earlier relic farming, which will easily save me a lot of coins, about 1,400. Then, once you got the coins or the star fruits, whatever you need, head over to a dog coin merchant. I like the one at the Desolate Church, right over here, and buy whatever you need. Use the relic recycler and the Mimog hunting loop to get 5 of each star fruit, slap them on your team, completely skipping the whole breeding condensing nonsense. The last nail in the coffin is to also slap on the right pal perks for even more increased damage output. The only one that really matters is Vanguard, 10% increased damage per pal for a total of 50%. But Reload Master is a nice touch for faster reloading, Stronghold Strategist, to even further bump a player defense if you want. Keep in mind that all of those perks cost 50,000 regular gold. And if you need money, because you can't afford the surgery table upgrades, just head back to that relic recycler and sell whatever loot you need for some quick cash. At least 250,000 for max Vanguard across all 5 of your pals. You can see here, I just grabbed whatever the recycler put out, sold it to a merchant for an easy turnaround. All I needed was whatever get me a mythical Palwood, some Peroxide. Sell whatever else you need or don't want. You can always go back and farm more relics later and get even more. Once you've got your pals maxed out, the only thing you need to do is build the best weapon you can. You don't need anything crazy either, no gold weapon grinding, not even a level 80 weapon. Just to prove that point, I'll show you a couple common weapons from the tech tree that did the trick just as good. My personal bread and butter was, of course, the gold plasma rifle I have right there that I was lucky enough to find off of murdering all the hard boss towers earlier. But the common ones work just as good. Personally, I recommend the mechanical bow because its arrows are cheap to craft, hit like trucks, especially on headshots. Plasma rifle is even better if you can craft a good amount of ammo. Don't sleep on the drone launcher for passive damage as well, in lieu of your pals being stuck in your pocket. Once you've got your pal pocket team and a solid weapon, get in there, break that broken boss's face. Here's the entire 2-minute fight I did myself, showing off the gold plasma rifle, lucky blueprint, again, followed by a common drone launcher, mechanical bow, common plasma rifle, and ending with the gold media launcher just for fun. Enjoy. And there you have it, folded in less than 2 minutes flat, using even just common weapons, and all for a useless hat. I let it play out, show my kit again, and prove to you guys that I did in fact use common stuff. You don't need the gold plasma rifle, even though, of course, I love it. It makes it go even faster. But yeah, I hope this tutorial helps. Thanks, Pocket Pair. Fix your game or something. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy shredding that boss. Lazy game design, stay losing. Take it easy and good luck.